Yo, yo, yo. Let's go with some shadow fucking play, dude. And with a Destro one. And these games were really easy. Like, for example, this Red Hunter. Easiest game of my life. Not really, but it was pretty easy. I could have maybe dispelled the Warlock with that Hoj. I mean, you know, had time to dispel that in cap, that capacitor, but whatever. Just gonna cast slowly, some heals, gonna reapply her shielding. Have a safe distance from the Shadow Priest while I maintain my, Gucci aura. I don't know how I don't know why the hunter went to trap the warlock. That was kind of weird. I guess he wanted to stop a chaos bolt. But either way, we do get a lot of pressure and we get bubbles. So pretty much we won the game. I did use a cooldown, but it's over. It's over. If they want to push in, they die. I get a triple cap over there, so that was pretty pogchamp. Too bad nobody was in sight to do anything about it, so that was a bit feels Batman. I don't have grounding either, so this is gonna be a trap. But my priest is in safe distance, so he can MD that easily, and then death coil them out of me, away from me, into like a nice juicy coil with the Mind Bomb. I get the full hex because nobody could stop me because they try to, lock the Warlock, so I am free to do whatever I want. Try to heal a lot. He's almost out of mana right now, so I don't think he even has mana to do like sex. He probably does, but anyway, he's really low on mana. I'm gonna get trapped again possibly after this Hoj, but again, Priest is in China. Easy ones dispel, no problem at all. I still have trinket. I'm still in a really good spot. I should refresh Herschel right there. I do. I did greedy out to get a capstan hex on the shaman, and I do that, and we get a lot of pressure. I'm gonna do some damage on the red while they kill the hunter, so we have multiple pressure points, and there we go. Like it all that matter. Capstan, hex, silence, and the hunter goes down. They didn't really have anything left, so yeah, it was a pretty easy game. Now it's gonna be kind of a mirror, like Frost Mage, Destro, Resto Shaman. They do have a lot of burst potential with the glacials, but I do have grounding, so I may do some clutch groundings on that high damage. I could also like grounding shifts, but it wouldn't matter that much, to be honest. Like would be about the same impact, like ground big burst like chaos bolt right now, or maybe ground poly, which kinda never comes, at least not in this game. Here comes the poly. Actually, I misspoke, but again, Shadow Priest is free. They had CS, but they decided not to use it on the mass dispel. They could have got some pressure, but that mass dispel was pretty clean. We do get a lot of pressure because of the Shadow Priest dots on everybody. We're in a pretty good spot right now. Shadow Priest is going really ham. He has dots on everybody, I think, or had at least, but he's keeping his void form up, and he is raping them right now. He did get stunned right there. I moved out, so I thought he ran out because he jumped 1 yard further, but apparently he was still in range, so that was kinda sucky. Did get a capstan, and now the Shadow Priest runs for the silence. He got a silence, and the shaman dwarfs it, so that's a pretty good dwarf silence. I do get polyed here. I didn't think this poly was on me, so I pretty much tank it. I could have probably LOS'd it, nobody stopped the Reese, but he still has dispersion and he used it. Maybe not really necessary. He could have LOS'd, like he could have went behind a pillar, nobody was in sight near him. Either way, we do have a lot of cooldown still, so that dispersion isn't a big deal. I did ground that little bit burst of glacial, but I couldn't manage to kill the capstan. I saw it too late, and then we just ate it. But yet again, we're still fine. I do have her shield on the guy, gonna gonna capstan something maybe. Yeah, I did get the mage over there, so there's a lot less pressure right now. Warlock getting a bit lower because he's standing in the Fell Fisher, but it's not a big deal. We got the block. Again, we're in a pretty good safe spot. I use Ascendance though to let them be super offensive, let them be super topped, and they don't have to worry about their health and just go ham ham ham. That grounding I just did was pretty useless. I didn't really try to ground anything. I just wanted to maybe get the double, maybe get a a cast bolt or another CS from the warlock while I cast, but it pretty much went over instantly. We're gonna probably get capped again. Maybe he is in the position to do so. He got silence. There's a slow totem. I am feared, and I don't think I can kill it in time if he does it. I do get a shift after that fear, but we do have a lot of pressure right now. I don't think they will sustain doing damage, and they will just back off. I do have a stun right now. I think I'm gonna maybe try to cap at least 2 members, and I did get the mage and the shaman full cap. Like, my caps this game were pretty impressive, I add. Kappa. No, they were just decent, I guess. Uh, okay, Shadow Priest, I think he got locked, or maybe that mage just missed his CS because nobody actually got locked. Now I ground some flurry damage, some icicles, some ice lance, not a big deal. Flurry hits for a bit, but still. We do have a lot of pressure. Shaman is full mana, but he doesn't really manage to top their team, so even though he's full, doesn't really matter that much. Um, there we go, spell reflect. Well, Warlock cannot get interrupted. He has a lot of damage. Insta dispel that poly. We're trying to kill the Warlock line. He's the only one in middle. Gonna maybe try to cap stun, and I did. He's in really big trouble. He did spell reflect. Priest got a spell reflect. I tried to purge that as well, but the priest was faster. I did shear that poly. Now I'm gonna chill a bit, but the Warlock just deleted that mage. I think he was still in a Fell Fisher for a tiny bit, and the heal from the shaman didn't really do anything, so yeah, he just flopped. That was probably a huge chaos ball, to be fair, and yeah, this was a pretty nice game. It did last like more than I would have expected. I would have expected the mage to flop way sooner, but considering they can blink behind the pillars and they can also like you know block, double block, and there's link, there's a grounding on their side as well. They did survive quite well. Now Turbo should win us 100% of the times. I actually thought they were gonna go Warlock. Apparently they were splitting for a while. I wasn't sure who's the kill target. I was like 99% sure it's gonna be the Warlock, especially now that he walled. Apparently they go Shadow Priest, and he actually went on LOA single healer there, so it was pretty. I mean, I got sheared anyway, but it was weird. Now I'm getting CC'd. I'm actually sitting this CC and trying to save as much as I possibly can. He did get the swap. Now I'm going for a heal, but I didn't manage to get it. I still got sheared. I'm gonna try to cast this and maybe gonna link as well, and I do link just to be on the safe side. That was some insane burst they did, but that was, I think, their only chance, because they won't really have any pressure like that, because the opener is the big damage from them. It's then when they have like everything they want. They have the drum prax, and there's the synergy with the warrior cooldowns, and this game is gonna be a pretty fast one because Monk cannot really heal us. I don't think he's playing Crane, and if he was playing Crane, probably they could have won. They could have killed the priest, but now he seems to get feared when he tries to CC. The Warlock sees that that guy does that, so at this point I'm trying to stay in the middle location so nothing can happen to me, and we just get the shaman pretty low. He's on the backside. He has to run away. At this point we kind of won. They do have, and they do try to do another go, but their big go is like when the artifact is ready from the shaman, so that's in like 40 seconds, but 40 seconds in a really long time to try and get a kill, and we are pretty much very healthy. Like, the Destro is 70-80% HP with inertial on himself. He won't die ever, and I'm full HP with my huge Vim and Vigor and Undulation heals. Nobody will die at this point. I do get a totem right there on the Shadow Priest. He will be fine. The Monk is already half mana, even less than half mana, so they're in really big trouble. I'm gonna shear that and try to go for the Hex. While he dispels the Hex, it's enough to kill the Shaman. I did go a bit offensive there because I recognized the kill potential we had, and their cooldowns were almost back up, so if they would have lived this, it was a big chance that we could have lost. This was a really long game, and I know the matchup, and I know how to play it. Basically, you have to never push in. If you push in, you risk dying. The other shaman was playing a bit more offensive than me. I was just trying to get caps from a range. That guy jumped and sheared me and then capped me sometimes. I think we each did a few caps on each other. I had started to kill them at some point, but still, caps actually were really impactful. Like, I'm gonna get a cap now. He has grounding up, so that's a triple cap. The problem with this triple cap, I didn't. My DPS wasn't really in this position to do damage because we're not on voice. We're just winging it. Like, I'm pretty sure the other team is on voice. We were just, queuing for cap and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to drink just. That's why I'm not dispelling the Shadow Priest, and I'm gonna try again. Maybe I'm actually gonna dispel that guy. So yeah, we don't get like triple mind bombed. We do get a bit of pressure right there, but I still need to drink. I dispel more. I try to purge pressure, and it was okay for the most part. I did waste a bit mana, but I'm getting it back slowly. I did get another cap. We should be able to out damage them. I think we are doing a lot more damage than them, because considering I purge so much more, the other shaman is really catching up with my mana, and he doesn't really purge. I have like Riptides all the time, and what I purged, it wasn't like that offensive. It was like the reflex shield, the Riptide, and that's about it. But doing like 3-4 times in this game, it's kind of taking a toll of your mana, and you have to constantly be healing, so that's why you don't really recover. Okay, I'm going like this way for no reason. I'm just trying to LOS the Shadow Priest for a bit. It's all good though. I'm super fine. What else I can say about this game? Like, it's all about your position to not get damaged. That's the most important part of this. I wasn't playing Vim and Vigor, although I think I should have. Like, Vim and Vigor could be a huge role, a huge impact in this game. Just because of how much less you have to cast. Now I'm playing defender, I think, probably. I do have this pet on me, so that was a annoying experience because I really wanted to drink. It's almost 30% dampening, so every mana just goes by even faster about now, because I don't have to do one cast. I have to do like 4 or 5 casts. So yeah, the shaman is actually gonna get a drink, and he was a pretty much super close to my mana levels, but now he's gonna get a lot more. But we also get a lot of pressure off this, and at this point he can't really recover that well, so we should keep pushing on. He does have Ascendance, he does have Link, but we should be pushing right on them right now, and we'll probably win in the next few seconds, just because of the damage. Their HP bars being lower, and we and I having the opportunity to drink forces them to come out and try to stop me, which means we get even more damage, we get even more pressure. And just because of me drinking, I don't really need the mana at this point because we're winning. Just because of that little pressure of me drinking, and then them having to stop me, those few steps out in the open was enough to completely set the balance to our favor, and they're totally fucked right now. 40% dampening. There is no way the shaman can heal at this point, and he just got capstun. He trinketed into a full silence, which actually sent him to Stormwind. Fairly close game, relaxing from my point of view. Anyway, subscribe, give a like, thanks for watching, and see you in tonight's stream, or maybe tomorrow, whenever you can. Bye bye.